first do the overview agenda. The intro, we're going to do a short visioning exercise. Look really quickly at those policy frameworks. Look at what we think are just about a baker's dozen of policy options that would make sense to coordinate things, and give you 20 minutes or a half hour to mark ideas on the map. And so with that in mind, Wendy, you're coming in right here in the agenda. Let me give you your PowerPoint. You want to run it yourself?
Sure, that's fine. Yeah, so hi, everybody. My name is Wendy Fleischer, and some of you got to see the rest. I also want to introduce Wendell Rice, who's the director of Bedford Stuyvesant and Restoration Corporation Weatherization Assistance Program, and this project is a joint project of Pratt Center and the Weatherization Assistance Program and the Bedford Stuyvesant Restoration Corporation, and also a project of restoration from the New York City Justice Corps. So we're going to explain about all that. And I'm really appreciative of you letting me jump in early in the session, and so is the 6.5-year-old waiting for me. I love it. Thank you very much. So just quickly, Pratt Center for Community Development is based at Pratt Institute down the street. We're a community planning organization that works for making New York a more sustainable and equitable city. I'm not going to say too much about that. And one of the things we do is we have a contract with the New York State Energy and Research Development Authority, which is a public authority that provides incentives to help reduce energy efficiency throughout New York State. And we try to help get information out about those incentive programs. And Bed-Stuy Restoration Corporation Weatherization Assistance Program, do you want to say a couple of words about that?
Well, I'd just like to say that we are moving as fast as we possibly can to weatherize at least 1,098 units by year 2011. We're moving quite fast, not behind. Some people think we are, but we want you to know that we are out there doing the work and to make homes more energy efficient. And we can still take on more. So if you have concerns for what we're doing when you come taking homes energy efficient, you know, somebody in need is referring to Bed-Stuy Restoration Corporation, we can take on more. We accept the challenge. It is a job.
So just, very quickly, and just because you're here, it probably indicates already that you're very aware of environmental issues, but I just want to say a couple of words about this, why energy efficiency is so important and such a big part of what we want to try to do as part of an environmental planning process in this neighborhood and any neighborhood really, and partly why we're here is to try to integrate into a broader plan for Bedford-Stuyvesant. NASA scientists predicted even a 2 to 3 degree rise in sea levels would put a lot of New York City underwater. This map is what New York City would look like in the year 2100 if we continue along the trajectory that we're on right now. The other map shows in the red all the areas that will be underwater if there is in fact a 2 or 3 degree increase in temperature, or even actually less than that. And that there's a lot of reasons to care about energy efficiency. Not everybody knows about them or keeps them in the front of their mind. You may not know that the mercury in our tuna fish, we're all supposed to not eat tuna fish, right? We're all supposed to watch what we eat. A lot of that actually comes from power plants. Whenever you're flipping on a light bulb, it's electricity, the generation in that electricity. When it's burning coal, when it's burning oil, when it's burning gas, it actually releases mercury into the air. So that ends up in food on our plate, which is actually really bad for us, bad for our kids, causes neurological damages and learning difficulties. Some people say that the wars we're in around the country and around the world are wars about oil. We are also in the fastest extinction ever to take place on the earth. So that means that animals that are endangered, when you go to this is part of our lessons, you go to the zoo, virtually every animal there, right, they're talking about how it's endangered. Well, songbirds, bees, ants, they're all endangered, and this is actually faster than ever, even in the age of dinosaurs. It's happening over hundreds of years instead of thousands of years. the trend is so clear. It's going up, and that's very, very unlikely to stop. So those are just, quickly some reasons that you may know for reducing energy.
Just the picture of the little boy here, it exemplifies poor air quality in a lot of the homes, most of the homes. Most of the buildings, all the buildings in Bed-Stuy, the vents have not been changed in the rooftop. That takes out the moisture and mold, mildew, and stuff like that, in over 15 years. So in the course of weatherization, all those retrofit are changed to get better air quality for people who breathe in and out, because that causes